GoHighLevel has integrated AI into pretty much all of its features. Today, I'm going to walk you through the top 3 use cases of AI within the GoHighLevel software and how they can help you as an agency owner. All right, let's jump right into it. All right, coming in at number 3 is email campaign copy. Now with AI, you can use this to help you create email drip campaigns, which previously I would have done manually. So for example, if we look here at this email number 1 that I've created, and this was something I actually used ChatGPT to help me draft separately, and then I copy and paste it in here. And that definitely wasn't very hard, and it's doable. And yes, you're gonna fine tune it and do everything a little bit on your own anyway. But having AI integrated into GoHighLevel through what they call content AI, it makes it really easy to natively edit stuff like this. Let me show you what I mean. If I was to come here and say, you know, I got this sentence here, but I maybe want to lengthen that, you can go over here, click AI, and I can do make longer. And you can see it's just going to generate something right here within the GoHighLevel software to lengthen that text, which is really nice to have that native. You can see that actually took a second, but it's actually quite a bit longer, right? Like this is really long, but it's kind of cool. See, it's still incorporating these custom values here. It's smart enough to detect that. This probably isn't something I would actually do. This is really long, but you could regenerate. You can make that shorter, simplify. What if I hit simplify writing here? I wonder what that does. We'll give that just a second to load. Yeah, so it's simplified here, a little bit shorter here. We're excited to invite you to join our friendly community dedicated to wellness to healing at blank, you know, so it gives you some stuff. And ultimately, it's just nice to have that right here natively within the software. It would have saved me time when I was doing this. Alternatively though, I will say, I mean, you can see if I highlight this, I do have a Chrome plugin that allows me to do pretty much the same thing. And there's a lot of AI companies that do this kind of stuff. Granted, with this plugin that I have, I think I only have like 5 of these credits per month or something like that. Whereas the GoHighLevel is a little different, right? It's more unlimited. So that's a really big perk, and you can use this to help you just create those email campaigns faster, which is something really helpful if you're in the industry of lead generation like I am, because then you don't have to painstakingly, you know, copy and paste over from ChatGPT or even just draft them on your own. It's just really going to lower that friction when you're creating those email campaigns. So that's my number 3 favorite use case for AI within GoHighLevel. Okay, coming in at number 2 is reviews. So here in reputation management, you can see we've got this reviews AI tab, and we've got 3 different options: off, suggestive, or auto responses. And auto responses is where the power is, I'm telling you. So you can choose your source, of course, like Facebook, and you can choose what star rating these auto responses are going to go to. So if you only want it to be 5 stars that they're going to respond to, that's great, or 4 stars or above. I'd probably suggest doing it at 4 stars or above. You can set the wait time, maybe 2 minutes, that's great. And you can even set a footer. And these auto responses are based off of the conversation AI configurations in the settings here, but it's just going to respond as a professional business. And the reason why this is powerful is because it's not just gonna say thank you every time. It's actually gonna generate a unique thing based on what they're saying, right? It's gonna say, we're happy that we could help you, you know, blank, 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 whatever it is they said in the review. And this is just so easy to lower that friction and just take off all that mental energy that you might have spent on going through reviews. I still think it's fun to look through reviews. Obviously, that's like a confidence boost as a clinic or as a, you know, small business to see those reviews coming in and everything. But this is so helpful to make sure all reviews are responded to quickly, and it just helps you build that brand. And if you're curious about how you might be able to get more reviews or generate more 5-star reviews for your clients, or if you are a small business owner yourself and you want to learn how you might get more 5-star reviews, it really just comes down to requesting more of them. I do have a full video tutorial about this. The gist of it is really just to request more reviews, and you can set up some automations here pretty easily for that. Okay, and the number 1 best AI use case within GoHighLevel is the AI workflows for warm leads. What I mean by this is leads who you've required their information through a Facebook ad, Google ad, some sort of paid ad, and they're coming into your system, you have their information, and you have this workflow. Now you can use AI to automate some of those conversations in a way that would have been a lot more tedious before, but it's pretty smooth now. So let me show you what I mean. So here in the workflows, I'm gonna show you an example of what a workflow might have previously looked like without the AI integration. And as you can see, this is still an effective automation. There's a lot of manual texts, there's a lot of waiting, there's a lot of if-else branches, if it's a weekday, right? If it's a positive intent. where there's a lot of waiting, things like that. And then as you can see, there's this really long drip sequence of text if they don't respond. And you have to send these out manually, you have to create each one of these manual texts, right? But with AI, I'm gonna show you a workflow with AI, how you can basically eliminate the need to do all of these things. So now let me go back and show you what that looks like. If we go back here, and I'm going to actually just create a brand new workflow really quick. I'm gonna build something out, I'll show you what that might look like. So I'm just gonna start right here from the beginning. We're gonna go kind of quick. Let's say the form submitted, Facebook lead form submitted. You're gonna wanna make sure you use the correct Facebook form as well. All right, so we're gonna come down here and let's say that the first step is gonna be to send them an a manual SMS first of all. So you might say something like this, first of all. We're gonna just save that action, nothing too crazy here. And then actually something else I like to add in is maybe a short wait period. Save that action, add one more manual text. So I'm gonna say this is, insert first name at our location. By the way, this makes it sound fairly human at first, which is nice because that just increases the chance that the leads are going to respond, right? So I'm gonna save that action. And now we're gonna get into the AI. And now we're gonna get into the AI stuff here. So the next thing we're going to add is this wait period, and it's gonna be a contact reply to SMS. I don't know why there's two SMS there. I'm gonna add them both. We're basically gonna have this wait about 15 minutes is good. And then we're gonna add in the conversation AI here. Qualifying question 1. We have some advanced bot configurations. I went over this more in another video. You can check that one out. And basically what we wanna do is come here to this first question that's going to be asked. And this is where the power of AI comes in, is because I basically want to ask 2 qualifying questions to the lead to get to know them a little better, but I want AI to interpret their responses accordingly so that I don't have to build out a very manual if-else action for every single response they say. And the 2 qualifying questions that I have for my industry are number 1, how many antidepressants have you tried in the past? And number 2, have you ever tried counseling in the past? For your niche, it's probably gonna be a little different, but that's what I'm gonna do here. So question number 1, so how many antidepressant medications have you tried in the past? Timeout is going to be 1 day on that one. Channel, SMS. Skip if answered, you can leave that on, sure. Now we've got these 2 auto branches. I'm gonna add a third one though. Again, see my other video if you want more information on that. Okay, so then my 2 branches I built out are no antidepressants or 1 or more antidepressants, because this is an important qualifying question for us. So I'm gonna save that action. And as you can see, we've got all these branches, and there's a lot more we can do with the no condition and timeout. But let me just get onto these 2 qualifying things first. One of the cool things you can do is actually go ahead and copy this action, and I'm gonna copy it and paste it right here, which is so nice. And I can come in here and edit that question again. All this stuff stays the same, but I'm gonna change the question to now being, have you ever tried counseling in the past? Great, same thing. And we've got the same branches. I'm gonna edit those though. So I've got either no counseling or yes counseling. And you can see you can fill in these conditions. You can even add in custom values, which is kind of cool for the condition. And it's smart enough to pick up on the intent for these things. It's pretty amazing. So you can save that action. And now we've got qualifying question. I'm gonna change that title to qualifying question 2. Now we're gonna say if that one was yes, and then this one is also yes on the counseling, what we're gonna do is come in here and do one more thing, conversation AI. We're gonna come here, we're gonna actually copy this one, we're gonna put it in here to yes, and we're going to say the action name is to be booking bot here. And then over here on the question, we're just going to say, would you like to book an appointment? We're gonna say patient would like to book an appointment for one of those branches, and we're gonna say yes. So then the last thing we have here is this booking bot, and here we're actually going to change the question a little bit, and this is where it's so awesome, is we can actually add in a custom value, say send the booking link. And you can see we got user calendar link. This is something you'd have to add on the custom values page, but it's pretty cool. You can have it send that link right away. So you can even add in additional instructions, something like ask them to let you know when they have booked so that I can confirm on my end. And it is smart enough to pick up on these types of questions and actually do a good job. It's pretty impressive. So we'll go ahead and save that action. And this is just a basic outline here. I haven't built out the whole thing as I probably would like to, but you can see that we've got a lot more flexibility in letting the AI respond naturally to the specific questions they're asking. I haven't really gone through and built out all of the branches here, but basically what you would do is if this timed out, you could add in a go to link and you could save that and then you could actually then send them back to a different branch, or maybe this qualifying question right here, and then they would ask them the question again, right? All right, so this just gives you a little overview of how AI can be used to fill in the gaps on specific manual text. It makes it a little bit more flexible. I haven't gone in and really built out the full workflow here. Maybe I'll do that in another video. Please let me know if you'd like to see that. But this gives you an idea of how you can create these branches based on your niche to create qualifying questions for warm leads. And I really do think that the AI workflows help a ton with that, and really just making it smoother and overall improving the conversion rate of your warm leads. And it's a lot easier to set this up on your agency side than when you just had to do manual SMS before. All right, that's all I've got for you today. If you would like to know how to sell AI to small businesses, GoHighLevel is actually offering a live training right now. And if you'd like to get a seat, you can go ahead and click the link in my description and it'll get you a seat. It's a 5-day training to help you get your first client and teach you everything you need to know about how to sell AI to small businesses. I think you'd really like it. You can go ahead and check that out below. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.